What's good, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Smoothies and Doobies. Unfortunately, we don't have any smoothies today. We just got regular old soda. Because I happen to be with my boy Soda Boy back here. The reason I call him Soda Boy is because this guy once went to Vegas and he spent $15 on soda.
I try soda all over the world, you know. So
something's wrong with him. I would never spend that much on no damn
soda all over the world in Coke.
$15 for soda? You must be out of your damn mind.
Let's get to it though. UFC 254.
254. Wait, first of all, before we get to anything, let's just introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm Faisal. I'm a New York City entrepreneur and real estate agent. Introduce yourself, man.
I'm Minhaj Khaled. Own 3 businesses. One in the city, one in Long Island, one online. And online/physical retail entrepreneur.
Yeah, we out here. What you were saying about UFC what?
So UFC 254.
UFC 254, shit.
We got the main.
That's about to be a good one. Yo, give me some weed.
The main event is Khabib and Gaethje, right?
You already know who I got my money on. There's a reason the man is undefeated. There's a fucking good reason for it, bro. Cause he's a fucking bear, and he literally wrestles bears, bro.
Yeah. So the thing is, I mean, he never has tasted defeat. I mean, he's coming off a lot of big hardship because his father just passed away. I believe his name is Abdul Nurmagomedov, and I think that might
Khabib's father.
Yeah. And I think that might play into the psychology. I think he might either be more hungry or, you know, you're either going to go really, really...
I think he's going to be more hungry, bro. Aggressive. Because the type of person he is, bro, I feel like he has a very strong will. So
yeah, but Justin has looked incredible again. He finna beat the brakes off of Tony,
bro. He has, but at the end of the day, he never fought nobody like Khabib, bro.
Fact.
Like, I mean, Tony is stupid. He fought a stupid fight against... Like, he didn't change up his strategy at all. Not one change in his strategy. His stupid ass trainer was telling him, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing. How you getting your ass beat and your trainer is telling you, keep doing what you're doing?
He said in the fifth.
Yo, what are you doing? Why are you pushing me in your hand, bro?
No, I'm just taking
put it in the tray.
He said, his trainer said, go for it was some kind of roll, like a Amari roll or something.
Like, by the 5th round, when he was getting his ass whooped, his trainer told him to go for like some Chinese, it sounded like something Chinese, like a Kimura roll, like a Japanese sushi roll or something. He wanted him to turn him into a sushi roll. That shit did not work. That shit did not work at all, bro. Bro, I hope he fired his trainer, bro. Cause his trainer looked real bad.
No, Eddie Bravo was a jiu-jitsu coach, bro.
Okay, but come on, bro.
I don't think he had a striking coach at that time.
Listen, you don't have to. If you're any type of fighting coach, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you like this, right? If you're any type of fighting coach, if your fighter is getting his ass beat, you don't tell him to keep doing what you're doing. You don't. For 4 rounds? Come on.
He wasn't there for the whole 4.
Bro, I'm not a fighting trainer, bro. And I could have gave him some better advice. I could have been like, yo, duck, do some takedowns, move your head around, run if you got to.
Tony definitely from that fight, I think.
Oh, by the way, everybody, if you guys are wondering why we're doing this shit with this guy sitting in the back, my car door is a little messed up. We're not going to talk about that right now. I got some other stuff going on in the way my bank account is set up. We can't get that car door fixed right now, but we're going to get it fixed soon, all right?
So the thing with Tony, definitely in that fight, I think you probably suffer from CTE, bro.
Bro, probably. I've never seen anyone. I told him while we were watching the fight, I have never seen anyone do what Tony did in that fight. He literally, he got hit in the face and he went, and he like ran, bro. Like, come on, bro.
But that Joaquin Buckley knockout that we just seen,
yo,
dude was in the air for like the 10 seconds.
I've never heard of no Joaquin Buckley. What's his name?
Joaquin Buckley.
Buckley, Mr. Joaquin Buckley, whatever your name is. That was some shit. Bro, that was one of the greatest knockouts I've seen, bro.
He basically catapulted.
Bro, he said the other dude caught his leg. He thought he was good. The dude who caught his leg was looking at him crazy like, yeah, I got you now. He said, whoop, whoop. He did like a spin and just, oh my God.
That's
bro.
crazy. But did you see how he was like standing, like about to fall, and then he just like collapsed?
Bro, I don't know if you've seen his body, bro. It looked, his shit got mad stiff, bro.
It got stiff, and it was like shaking.
Oh
my God.
Holy that was
shit,
nasty.
bro.
If you guys have not seen that, yo, that's a knockout that everyone should
And
see.
you know what? Props to him too.
Fuck,
because
bro.
after he landed the kick, he could have followed up with like, you know, some nasty ground and pound.
Yeah.
But he didn't need to. He just walked off.
No. At the same time, he didn't really have the time to do that either. Cause like, when he kicked him, he fell backwards too. Cause he had no type of balance. You know, he gave up all his balance with that kick.
Who else is fighting on 254?
Bro, we got Anderson fighting. I told you. I don't know who he's fighting. I forgot who he's fighting.
I don't want to see Anderson fight no more. He needs to retire, bro. He hasn't been the same since 2013.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't think Anderson Silva has been the smartest person with his money. When it comes to his money, I don't think he was the smartest person with his money. And
you think that's why he's still fighting?
Yeah, I think that's why he's still fighting, bro.
He doesn't need to fight no more, bro. He need to retire. He needs to be in like Brazilian like superhero movies and shit like that, bro. I don't want to see Silva fight no more, bro. Because after that leg, you know when Weidman checked that leg kick, bro, he never really was the same. Like what he looked pretty good against Derek Brunson
against Israel.
He looked okay, but he's not the same, bro.
Obviously not, but
he's not who he was when he fought.
But he's still, bro. I would say like I would say he's like 60% of what he was. And him being 60% of what he was, he's still better than a lot of fighters, bro. He's still better than a lot of fighters.
The welterweight division is going to be crazy too, because if the UFC is trying to set up the Jorge and Kobe fight, that's going to be a great fucking, it's going to sell because of the...
Yeah.
They were
Mexican
friends.
versus white boy.
Huh?
Two Mexican versus white boy.
No, he's Cuban, man.
Who?
Jorge.
Why he be? Didn't someone say he's Mexican?
No, bro, he's Cuban.
Oh shit!
You better not let him hear you. Let him hear that, bro. He probably be like, "Yo, knock that ass out, bro."
All right, bro. I hope Jorge Masvidal. I hope if you're hearing this, knock me out, my God. But just do it to like my arm or like like it's not the face, bro. Not the face.
He'll just need you, bro.
Chill. All right, whatever, bro. Like do like some shit where it's not like life threatening and shit, where my face is fucked up for life.
Make mad money off of Jorge.
But yo, bro, you been complaining about the money. You better complain way more after I take it, bro. Like, hit me. Go ahead.
But that Jorge and Kobe fight. By the way, Kobe looked phenomenal.
I would love to see that fight, bro.
Kobe fucking destroyed Woodley, bro.
Yeah, bro, but Woodley, come on,
Woodley
bro.
hasn't looked.
Woodley is
it's time for Woodley to go to
bro.
Bellator,
His
right?
head is somewhere else. No, it's time for him to stop fighting, bro.
What?
Woodley's head is somewhere else. His head is not in the fights, bro. He looked out of it while he was fighting, bro.
I don't think he can go to rapping.
He tried to rap?
He has a whole rap album.
No.
I swear to God. He has a song called like "I'll Beat Your Ass." I'll beat your ass.
All right, you see already, bro. You already know when you hear a song like that. Like you could tell he's like a corny rapper already. Like who the fuck makes a song called "I'll Beat Your Ass"?
Would you want to tell Woodley that to his face? I wouldn't say that.
Bro,
to Woodley,
I told you, I'll tell anything to any of these fighters to their face, bro. As long as there's a camera around. There's a camera around. Any fighter, I'll tell you whatever you want me to tell you to your face. And I hope you fucking got some money to fucking pay me after that.
The Adesanya fight, Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. I know you were rooting for Paulo, but there's a reason why Adesanya called him out. It's because he already had his number, bro. But
that was like, listen. I think Paulo Costa could have fought a much better fight.
Of course, bro.
He was, bro. In every fight I seen Paulo fight, bro, he was very aggressive. Very aggressive. Yeah. That fight, this nigga was not aggressive at all, bro. What the fuck was that?
Maybe, you know, a lot of people, like Adesanya was saying, a lot of people let him come forward and fight his fight. You know, he's not going to let you fight his fight. He's a counter fighter also. So he was looking definitely to counter those shots, set him up with some traps.
Yeah, bro, but after a while, when he was like, he's seen he's not as fast as him.
Bro, he kicked the shit out of his legs, bro.
He needed to be more aggressive in that fight, bro. You cannot sit back and try to like, you know what I mean, outstrike Israel, bro, you know?
I mean, only person...
Bro, he's much bigger than him. He should have tried to like grapple him or something. Maul him.
Hold him against the fence.
Yeah, bro, hold him against the fence.
Like,
get the clinch in, like, you know what I mean?
Elbows.
That's a guy you gotta keep near you, bro. You cannot let him be on the outside, like, dum, piecing you up, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, if he was him, he should have made it a nasty, grueling fight. Hold him against the cage, throw elbows, throw knees to the body.
Yeah, he needed to make that into a dirty boxing fight,
like
bro.
a Kamaru Usman kind of fight. Like,
bro, he needed to. He needed to put himself in a better position, bro. You know, at least Paulo, bro.
Paulo, yeah, definitely, bro. The Reyes Blachowicz fight, I think Reyes was overestimating Blachowicz's power, and he just fucking he fucking kicked him in the body so hard, bro.
Yo, I mean, that guy impressed me, bro. You know, he impressed me. He fought a good fight.
He called out DC. Blachowicz called out DC. He called out Jones.
Bro, he looked like a tough guy though, bro. Yeah, Polish guy, bro. He looked like one of them dudes that belong in the World's Strongest Man competitions and shit.
Blachowicz,
yeah, bro. He looked like one of them dudes, you know.
Blachowicz, bro, he beat the shit out of Luke Rockhold too, bro. I mean, but then again, I feel like every fighter.
I was actually watching some highlights yesterday of the best tough winners.
Yeah.
It was like Forrest, Robert Whittaker,
Nate Diaz.
I don't think he was in the top 5 though, because there was some finishes. I think Kamaru was one of them.
Kamaru, right?
Yeah, he had submission or whatever.
I mean, I don't know. Then they're trying to have this fight, Conor versus Dustin, for charity. Why is Conor fighting somebody that he already beat? I mean, no matter what, I know Dustin had, he
listen, man, you can say Dustin got better, whatever, bro. Honestly,
he needs to
man,
fight Tony.
I don't think Dustin is it.
I mean, he's a great fighter,
but he's like us. I feel like, I'm sorry, Dustin, if this shit gonna hurt your fucking feelings.
Gatekeeper, right?
But you're a gatekeeper. You're like a stepping stone. You're like a great number 4 or 5 fighter. You know what I mean? You're like 4th, 5th ranked. You know, bro, he's a gatekeeper, bro. He can't be champion, bro.
I mean, he was already champion though.
Yeah, but
he was interim champ.
All right, interim, bro. Come on, bro. Tony was interim champ.
Yeah, I mean Justin's interim champ. But I guess when they face the champ, it's a different story, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So you and I both agree that Khabib is going to beat Justin.
How do you think that fight is going to go down, right? Do you think he's going to really stand and bang with him or not?
I think maybe for round 3, round 4, he might just throw some hands just to mix it up. I mean, he's going to have to, I
feel like that's a guy I wouldn't even want to get that far in the fight with.
I mean, but if you tire him out, I mean, the thing is, Dustin showed against Justin when you work the body. Was it him or Eddie? Eddie Alvarez, both of those wars. Eddie knows how to work the body. And if you're Khabib, you're going to say, you know what? I see working the body works for him. So when he takes him down, probably throw some fucking ground and pound in the face. Maybe throw an elbow to the, open up that eyelid area right there, the forehead. But definitely work on the body, the ribs. That's how you shut Gaethje down. Just punch the ribs. Keep on hitting the ribs.
Yeah, but Khabib is not really a volume striker, bro.
Yeah.
That worked for Dustin. I mean, Eddie, because he's more of a volume striker, bro. Khabib is very he picks and chooses his spots.
Yeah, but
he's more of a counter striker.
Imagine him being on top of you, punching you to your body, making you grasp, making you work, right?
Yeah, but when he's on top of him, bro, he's hitting him anywhere that's open, bro.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, definitely.
He's dum, 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 dum. It's whatever the fuck it is.
That fight is either going to go to decision or submission, both Khabib. And if it's knockout, it's going to be Gaethje. But I doubt it's going to be Gaethje getting the knockout.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
No. Gaethje is not knocking out no Khabib, bro.
I mean, Khabib has a fucking chin too, bro. He fucking has a fucking
Khabib
iron
is not
chin, bro.
Getting knocked out, bro.
Bro, yeah, you see that fucking cauliflower that Khabib has in his fucking right ear and shit, bro? He bad.
That looks nasty.
Bro. That looks nasty. he's bad. He could take some hits, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he chose to fucking.
Nasty.
People are saying that he lost 1 round to Conor. No, he decided to toy with him because he won the war, bro. And they asked him, "Would you?"
Bro, I don't know why people would talk about anything with, this with Conor. Bro, he definitively beat Conor, my nigga. I don't want to hear nothing about Oh, the next fight, right? Bro, he definitively beat him, bro. Come on, bro.
You know what was the most defining part about the whole fucking fight was the second round when he came in with the eagle punch, the overhand right, and just clipped him and sat him on his ass.
You know, everybody's thinking, oh, Khabib is not gonna stand and bang with him, you know?
Yeah. You know how embarrassing.
So I respected Khabib even more after that, because Khabib, like, yeah, he in a lot of his fights, what does he do? He mauls people and he fucking gets on top of them and beats the shit out of them. But he decided to play Conor, like, you know, supposedly one of the best strikers at his own game.
Yeah.
And bro, he got the best of him.
Yeah.
Conor was so scared of the takedown that he was still like a little bit timid, and Khabib caught him, bro, and like Conor hit him too, but Khabib never really dropped. Conor dropped after he got that bomb from Khabib.
Now let me ask you, if you're John Jones right now, you know you're on the highest of highs of your career. You got a lot of W's.
You gotta get out of the light heavyweight.
Do you fight Adesanya?
He's too slow for the light heavyweight.
Do you fight Adesanya at this point, or do you fight Stipe? Right? Like, who is a bigger cap in your feather?
No,
I would say Stipe.
Yeah, I mean,
because Stipe and him is legacy. They're both bad motherfuckers, and it's about title. And for Stipe, if he beats Jones, you know what I mean? That's just another feather in his cap. You know what I mean? He already beat fucking DC. He beat Ngannou. He fucking
beating Jones is a whole different. You know what I mean? Jones is considered one of the greats, bro. Like, him and Khabib is 1 and 2 for me. You know what I mean? Like, 1A, 1B, whatever. You know? Like,
you forgot about Mighty Mouse, bro. Demetrius Johnson.
All right. Come on, man. Come on.
Demetrius Johnson, some other shit, bro.
Oh, he was actually on a podcast with, I remember I told you?
Yeah.
Some kid I know. But yeah, anyways, I forgot the name of his podcast. I'll put it in the link.
But who do you fight? If you're Jones, who would you? I would go for Stipe from Jones. Because I'm getting another belt, you know. Yeah. Adesanya is just
I mean, the next best thing is, you know what I mean, for him. Because to fight Adesanya, he would have to stay at light heavyweight. Adesanya would have to come up, right?
Yeah.
That would be the only way.
I imagine Jones goes down and
but Jones, no. That would be bad, bro. Come on, bro. How can John Jones already dropping down to 205? He's 6'4", bro. You know?
Yeah, but just for that one fight.
But he's a lot bigger, you know? His frame is a lot bigger than Adesanya, you know?
Do you think that fight ever is going to happen? I mean, they've been talking shit with each other for back and forth.
Adesanya
and Jones?
Nah.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
That's the fight that needs to happen, though. Like, if UFC doesn't... Like, they're both in their prime. You know what I mean? If UFC doesn't make this fucking happen, they drop the ball.
I gotta disagree with you on that.
So you okay?
I don't think John is in his prime anymore.
You don't think he's in his prime?
Yeah, no. I think he's still like one of the greatest fighters right now, but I don't think he's in his prime anymore.
I mean, from the last 2 performances, because I understand where you're coming from, but he's still.
I've seen prime John Jones, bro.
I mean, prime John Jones fucking running across the fucking cage.
The thing is, I don't think he has that explosiveness anymore, bro. That's why I think it's. I think it would be smarter for him to move up to heavyweight, where he'd still like have a like a speed advantage over these bigger guys.
Yeah.
But, bro, these smaller guys are a lot faster than him now, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think
he doesn't have the explosiveness to really do it anymore. I don't think.
I think that I think it's also his coach. Like the Jackson Winklejohn, like I think they're more conservative and they're more like point fighting right now.
Just trying to win the fight.
Win the fight strategically. Less damage. More title defenses, that kind of thing. Because I think that's how they kind of train their fighters. So it might be that affecting on him and saying, you know what, you could just win 5 rounds. Just T-kit to the body. The hyperextension of the knee, head kick, elbows. He's so good at fighting from a distance, bro, and keeping the range. That's why him and Stipe would probably be... I think they have the same reach.
So, but who do you think would win that? You know who I got my money on. I don't even gotta
Jones?
say it. Yeah, I got my money on Jones.
I'll go with Stipe, bro.
You going with Stipe?
You know why? Because, like he said it in the Ngannou fight. It's like, how many people told me, like, yo, I lost a lot of money on you? He's like, yeah, that's good. You should have bet on me. And I feel like I didn't know with Stipe and the Ngannou. And then you seen that like, oh, okay, he got it like that. And then him and DC. And then they come back after those eye pokes. fucking...
Yo, but come back from the eye pokes. What happened in the last fight?
What happened in the last fight?
He poked his eyes out.
Bro, that's only fair, bro.
Only fair. Oh, wow.
It's only fair. It's only fair because after all the fucking eye pokes that DC fucking did for fight one and fight two.
So don't say he's wrong for it and then justify his shit. No.
You didn't let me finish, though. And fight number 2, fucking DC's winning. I think DC was doing a little bit too much, standing and banging. Wasted a lot of energy with that long ass takedown.
Oh yeah, that was a stupid.
He wasted a lot of time.
You
should have just chain wrestled him for 5 rounds straight. He would have got that W easy. Stipe found a way. Round 3, Mercs the body, the right to the body, just fucking like a piston, bang, bang, just hitting it, and fucking knocks him out. And then fucking beats him in a decision in fight number 3, bro. I mean, no, he knocked him out again, right?
Oh yeah. Did
he?
I think he choked him out. Was it?
No. He fucking probably knocked him out, or he beat him. No, it was 5 rounds. Is it that? I forgot. But he beat him again.
I know he beat him again. Yeah.
And you know, and then DC's talking about eye pokes. You've been on eye pokes.
Anyways, man, DC. You know what, man? I'm done talking about the UFC, man. I'm done talking about the UFC. Let's talk stock market or something, man.
Stock market?
Yeah. Right, what are you buying? What are you guys buying right now? Whatever you guys are buying, comment it down below. Tell me what stocks you're buying. Put me on, and you know we try to put you on to whatever.
So let's start with you. What have you been buying?
So I've been buying PayPal.
Nice.
PayPal, Square, I think is another one. Also like streaming services. I think Roku. I would buy Netflix, but Netflix is super pricey, and I think Roku is pretty good. It's expensive too. I think Alibaba is a good one. They just increased their price target to $480 by the end of next year. So the price of $370 right now. It's not bad.
For me, I bought Apple at $106. Sold it back at $110 and change.
This guy is fucking. I don't know. Something is wrong with him. I told him, I'm like, yo, buy Apple. It's a great buy right now. It's 107. It's 107. This guy, oh yeah, I bought Apple. So I'm like, all right, man, congrats. Welcome to the family. I welcomed him and everything to the family, Apple family, Next thing you know, later the same day, talking about, oh, I made a nice little flip on Apple. I sold Apple. I'm like, oh, man. And now look at you, bro.
So I bought that. I made some money on it. Then I bought
Apple right now is 120 something.
I bought Raytheon. Listen, it's better to have made money than not make money. I made some money on Raytheon. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't know how this economy is going. We don't know what's going on with the election. We don't know who's going to win.
I don't know.
So
stocks are crazy right now.
I bought the Vanguard Total Admiral shares, VTSAX. I made a quick flip on GD.
Yeah, I bought a little bit more of the MTSAX too. The total market, that's the best we could do right now. I feel like it's tough to beat the market, unless you're constantly on it or you constantly want to be on it,
It's like another job, so I want to make this as passive as possible. So I sold some of my RTX. I sold a lot of my SPYD, and I said, you know what? Let me just go into VTSAX. And bro, I'm up right now, so I'm happy about that. You know what I've seen people been talking about, and I want to buy it.
What?
I had my eyes on it for a while. IP, International Paper, with all the fucking.
How much is it now? Because I remember seeing it at 50, right? Around 50.
I seen it at 30.
Oh, 30.
I don't know what it is now. But they have a cardboard monopoly, right? It's I don't know if it's a cardboard, allegedly.
The shit out of paper.
Yeah, and with all these Amazon and
they're like Dunder Mifflin, boy.
I think IP would be a good buy because I like the fundamentals. That is so big.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, another great buy. I think Costco is a great buy.
Costco, right? Costco. I wish I had money to buy some Costco.
The shit is we really don't know how long this pandemic is going on. Oh, and the big news.
Well, Costco sells everything.
No. The big news that really kind of throws off any hope for a near somewhere near future of a vaccine, because Johnson & Johnson, one of the biggest players of, the vaccine, they paused their trials. So that's a little bit worrisome, because what happened, bro? They said I forgot the exact words. Unidentified disease. Like,
what's that all
like,
about?
what is that about? They're saying pretty much they were doing vaccine trials and they had some unidentified disease caused by that. So that doesn't sound good at all.
If the vaccine comes out, would you take it?
I'm not taking shit.
You're not taking
I already
shit,
told
right?
you that. I'm not taking no vaccine. And if you take a vaccine, to each its own. But yeah, I'm not doing it.
I mean, I went to the doctor's office and they just try to, like, tell me several times, like, yo, you trying to take the flu shot? Like, I was like, no, I don't need the flu shot. I'm 29 and I did not have the flu. Why I gotta get that? Like, that shit makes no sense. You know what I mean?
You know what? We're not going to talk about this too much. We're not going to get into this. This is how you get... This is how you get erased from the history of the earth. Anyways, onto the... We're innocent. Like, yo, deadass, bro. That shit is not a joke.
I mean, and we see gold trading sideways right now. I mean, I see gold is like 1880.
Yeah, but I feel like gold only goes up. It goes up as stocks go down, bro. But I haven't seen stocks going down honestly significantly crazy amounts,
Yeah, but if you hold gold, it goes up conservatively 12% a year. And I mean, it's not an investment. It's like more like insurance. It's like holds your money in place where you still have purchasing power, right? And that's something that you kind of need. You need to preserve your purchasing power.
Yeah, but that's like, at that point, I mean, I don't love gold as an investment, man. I mean,
it's insurance. I mean, you could look at it whatever way you want. But, that's what Buffett was saying too. And guess what happened? What he bought? He bought Barrick Gold.
All right, whatever, man. I'm investing in Barrick Gold too, but whatever.
So there you go. You gotta, if anything,
bro, the reason I'm invested in Barrick Gold is pretty much to hedge like my
your portfolio.
Yeah, like, because if my stocks do happen to go down, at least I know my gold will go up. So,
for me,
it's better than a bond. For me, at least I feel like.
I feel like commodities trading, commodities and having skills. You need to have skills. You need to have more than one. Like, especially if you live in New York. People who live in New York do like 2-3 jobs, whether they realize it or they don't.
You have to. If you want to make it anywhere, like, you want to be anything more than the average, the normal person, the 9-to-5 person, like, you have to do more above and beyond if you want to live a life above and beyond,
In New York City, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. And like, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. I feel that way.
I mean, I feel like everything is here,
And, it's so convenient because I love traveling. My boy over here loves traveling, And we went to Puerto Rico, okay? And guess what? After 8 o'clock, I had a freaking hard time finding food to eat.
Yeah.
Over here, I don't care if it's 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm finding something to eat. Like,
yeah, Uber Eats is busting over here too.
Without having to travel freaking
the next town over to
an
Ponce.
hour, to the next town over.
We have to go all the way. Like, I'm not gonna do all that to go to Denny's. I think. How do you think the travel industry is gonna be in the next few couple of years?
Man,
you think we're gonna see good deals on flights?
But I think we might see good deals on flights, but it's only so much of a good deal they can give us, like, because at the end of the day, like, fuel costs money, These planes cost money to buy. So, and it really depends on travel restrictions too, man, because, like, I don't know about you, man, but all these travel restrictions make me not want to travel sometimes,
I experienced travel restrictions, bro. Went to Barbados.
Tell them about your trip in Barbados, man.
We went to Barbados. We had a negative COVID test from over here the day before we took the flight. It was a rapid test, so they didn't accept it. Okay, fine. We go there, we get tested.
He pretty much got tested before he went, got tested again once he went, and then what happened? Still what happened?
We still had to quarantine after the test results came back negative. I mean, when we went inside the cab going to our hotel to quarantine, it was like filled with like 10 other people. So we don't know if they have it.
So you see, that's ridiculous. Like,
and then when
they're putting you more at risk than you would have been.
Oh no, it gets better. It gets better. And then the second time we got to take another test after 5 days of quarantining.
Sheesh. No.
Dr. Singh was supposed to come. That motherfucker never came. So we lost like 2 days that was like sightseeing in Barbados.
Who the fuck is Dr. Singh?
That's the guy that was supposed to give us the COVID test in the hotel.
Oh, what do you mean, in the hotel?
He was supposed to come.
Wait, you have to take another test?
Yeah.
Pretty much?
Yeah.
So did you guys end up taking that test?
We had to pay to take the test. Like, we had to pay the cab fare. There was like 10, 15 people, bro. A few couple of Brits. This British lady, she was coughing crazy. I was like, yo, oh fucking no. If we didn't get the COVID before, you know?
Yeah.
She probably definitely giving it, bro.
You see, that's the thing about like going to like COVID testing centers and shit like that. Like, bro, like most people that are going to COVID testing centers is because they suspect that they have some symptoms or something, you know, like something where they're not feeling that great about themselves to go over there. Like, that in itself is like putting yourself at risk.
The first time I got the rapid COVID test after my father passed away, bro, like, we were in the car, bro, and they just fucking stuffed that shit inside my nose, and like that shit was like.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that shit. I was like, what the fuck you mean? They stuff some shit up to your nose, like touches your brain and shit. Like, what the fuck?
9 inches in. Yeah, 9 inches in, bro. I'm like, I feel like wanting to cry. My allergies are acting up. Like, I'm like, damn, I can't handle this. Like, what is this, you know?
I can't wait to get my front seat fixed. This shit is annoying. This fucking guy with no rag.
You know what's crazy too sometimes, bro? Because I'm legally blind. Sometimes these people be putting thermometer to my head.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Did you mention that for the beginning?
What?
That you're legally blind?
No, I mean, they don't know if they know. You know, people know.
Yeah.
The thing is, the thermometer gun, bro. So, bro,
no. But me, you know what I do? I just like, before they could do any of that, I just like put my hand out. You know? Because, bro, thermometer gun, like, you know, it's like kind of like radioactive, no? Some shit like that.
So, bro.
Like, this has like some kind of infrared shit to like beep, scan your head. Like, what the? I don't like that shit near my head. Like, get away from me. Like, do it on my arm if you're gonna do it somewhere, you know? Like, bro, I just put my arm out.
Did you see Sweden? Sweden is adapting to like microchip technology.
Yeah, but so many places already have
bro,
stuff
get
like
the
that.
fuck out of here, bro. That
I don't want to put no chip in me. I'm good on the chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you brought up a great point yesterday about, like, what if they make you have to put chips in yourself in order to travel? Like, that's crazy. I would be super upset if that was to happen.
Yeah, I'm
you know, it puts you in, like, between a rock and a hard place. Like, what the hell? What do you do at that point, you know?
I was listening to Robert Kiyosaki, the Rich Dad podcast, and they had a guy on, and they were talking about becoming global citizens, like, you know, getting a St. Lucia passport, getting, like, you know, one of these other easier, like, Dominican Republic passport, you know, these easier countries.
Yeah.
Because they're being treated better than we are. Like, we're being targeted as Americans. Like, this is the time it sucks to be an American.
Yeah,
if
like,
you're overseas.
You go anywhere else, they're like, oh, you came from a high-risk place. You know, like, we're considered the high-risk place now.
Meanwhile, we're in New York. I mean, it is true if you look at the country as a whole. Like, yeah, but
it really depends on you. You can't be stupid. Like, you see some fucking guy coughing and shit. Like, don't go fucking near him.
Bro, I swear to God, bro, there was this British lady when we were getting tested, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, if she coughs one more time, bro,
she's positive. You know?
Bro, she kept on coughing like thousands of times.
She'd be like, hey, if you don't mind, can you like, wife, you know, social distance?
My wife was like, yo, so you were mad loud. I was like, yo, she's coughing. Because now when people cough, like, oh, hold on. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Like, yo,
it's crazy how people look at you just for fucking coughing. You be like, now I'm like, if I have to sneeze, I'm scared to sneeze. I'm to the point, bro.
So you gotta
sometimes I'll be at work, right? I'll be like, like into my elbow, like hold my sneezing, bro. That shit is, bro. Fucking people look at you like you're like the fucking. You have a fucking.
And you know, when we grew up, we have allergies. You're gonna get allergies regardless. You know, I'm not trying to say the names because I know it's lawsuit. You know.
Yeah, but oh man.
Like, you know what I mean? So if you have allergies now, you have a fucking problem. You coughing, you sneezing. Now people are looking at you like you crazy. Like no, I just got allergies.
And I'm scared. Like like fall is pretty much here, bro. You know. This is the season, bro, and then spring is gonna come along. Oh my god,
Apple
bro!
Cider,
I'm gonna be I sneeze, bro, and I'm the type. I don't know about you. When I sneeze, I don't sneeze just one time. I sneeze like 4 or 5 times in a row.
I probably sneeze 8, 9
like,
times.
You know, that shit is.
Like, it's really bad.
I mean, I'd be worried too if I seen somebody next to me doing the same shit that I'm doing. You know, I'd be fucking worried. But shit, look how our mindset has changed in like a couple months. Like, we're looking at people fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then you got the maxes people. You don't have the mask.
And it's crazy, bro, that these Chinese people was already wearing masks and shit before that.
I seen a YouTube comment. This shit was hilarious. It was like, pre-pandemic. Look at those Asian people. They're weird for having masks. Pandemic going on. Yo, those Asian people, they were up to something. They knew something. Does anybody got a mask though right now?
Yo, but yeah, like
hilarious.
Those people who go crazy for masks, like the masses, right? Like you said.
Texas, bro.
That's. Oh man, like sometimes honestly the mask makes it. I feel like it makes it hard for me to breathe. You know.
I think with the good thing about the mask though, you could look at it like this too. For sure, at least you know if you have bad breath now.
Oh yeah.
There is no denying.
Yo, speaking of that, right? There was this one guy I went to, right, to deliver, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, I finally got a new mask. My old mask, it was like starting to stink. I was just thinking, I was like, dude, that's not your mask, bro. That's your breath. Like, yeah, if you got bad breath, you're definitely gonna know now at this point.
Well, there's no more social interaction. It's not the same anymore. Like dealing with people and shit.
I don't know. I've been outside every day of the pandemic.
I've been almost outside every day.
Like, I'm not gonna stop my life because of this.
We do take better precautions, right? Like you sanitize. I always wash my hands.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but I mean that should like be without being said. Like you should be washing your hands.
I mean, but that's people with good hygiene. It's nothing new to them. Like people who, even before the pandemic, I always had hand sanitizer on me. Remember? Yeah. Remember I used to use hand sanitizer all the time, and you'd be like, "Oh no, I don't like hand sanitizer."
I still don't like it. It creates microscopic holes in your hand.
Hey man,
and that's another thing too. I
still don't OD, man. I feel like I use it just enough.
Your hands have natural enzymes where it breaks down bacteria, and when you do that, you're basically killing off the enzymes. You know what I mean? That help you digest things. You're supposed to have certain amount of bacteria and stuff like that. They talking about a vaccine, bro. I stuck for the law. Like, God forbid you catch any of this shit. You know, hopefully you beat it and you fucking develop the antibodies that way, bro. You know what I mean?
And it's crazy how it's like killing off like a certain, That's pretty unfortunate. It's scary, Like, remember that time you told me you were like, people make you feel bad about being near your grandparents. It's like, what? Yeah, that's true, bro. It's like,
bro, I seen some
shit. You've been outside every day, and especially, the way they're saying, like, oh, you can carry it without, like, actually having any real symptoms. And now you're around, like, older people with, like, existing conditions and stuff, you know what I mean?
I see my grandparents the other day, right? I haven't seen them in a while, because of all this. I usually randomly pop up over there when I'm in the area,
They probably didn't want to hug you or nothing like that, right?
No, we did, bro, yeah, that too. But I forgot about that. I did give them a hug, because I didn't see them in so long.
Yeah.
But then I go back on Facebook and somebody's like, yo, if you're near your grandparents without a mask and gloves, you're a fucked up person. I'm like, I thought about it, like, damn, bro. They They're really trying to fuck with you. Like, you're like
guilty, right?
Like, yo, I just see my grandparents, bro. How many times have you seen your grandparents, right? Don't make me fucking feel bad. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
I feel like, yeah, bro. People really trying to make you feel bad.
Bro, and I genuinely see my grandparents because I love them, right? I mean, yeah, I like having the relationship with them. I talk to them about stuff. They teach me about stuff, you know? It's a beautiful thing. And then, you know, but then it's like, damn.
Yeah, I only got one living grandparent, bro.
Yeah,
my grandmother.
I got one living parent, bro.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
Man, it's been a hell of a, you know,
every year, right?
I mean, the caption for 2020 should be Murphy's Law. What can go wrong
will go wrong. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Nothing seems out of the realm of possibility at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Nobody seems safe.
Bro, you know...
Bro, Kobe, when Kobe died, bro...
Yeah.
Bro, it was just, like, unbelievable, you know?
My pops, Kobe, Pop Smoke...
Oh, my God.
King Shooter. The crazy thing is, bro, while this was going on, in the midst of the pandemic, we didn't even realize, we went to go see the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight.
Oh, man.
Fucking...
And, yo...
Fight 2. And there was a guy.
Who was... But before the guy, right?
Yeah.
Who was right? What did I say, bro?
All right. This is what he said. He said, yo, damn, Deontay's mask looks like it's gassing him OD. He looked like he already been through a marathon before he even got in the boxing ring.
His whole uniform, everything that he came out with, his costume looked like it was 50, 60 pounds. Fucking mask, like, covering his whole, like, breathing space. And, like... So, and then, didn't he make that excuse?
Yeah, he did.
He ended up, he was like, oh, my everything, it was very heavy on me. I was kind of already tired.
But you know, all right.
And I was dying when he actually made that excuse. I was like, holy shit, even if that happened to me, I wouldn't have even admitted it.
All right, no cap though. I would even overlook that excuse, you know, because of how he knocked out people in the ring. But when I seen him do the twerking video, I was like, yo, Dante, yo.
Deontay became Dante.
Yo, Deontay, boy, that ain't it. You finna go back to the gym and work on your boxing, bro.
Oh, man.
I say you get on that fucking speed bag, bro. Start throwing them jabs,
I think Tyson brought the real Deontay out, you know?
Bro, Tyson, he fucking quit. He fucking dropped his whole fucking boxing team and went to another boxing fucking place. And that boxing place is more aggressive. I forgot what gym it is. You know what I mean?
Who, Tyson Fury?
Yeah, he whooped that ass, bro. The second fight. And you know what? Deontay's kind of lucky because if you think about it, nobody's really even thinking about that fight because the pandemic happened, bro. We got more fucked up shit happen. You know what I mean? But you know, before that happened too, I mean, before the pandemic, Errol Spence Jr., when he got into that car accident with his Ferrari in Texas.
What? He got into a car accident?
Yeah. Porter, I mean, he just beat Porter, and Porter won the rematch. But I think they were going to line up Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford. And then he got, you know what I mean? I wonder how he's going to be when he gets back in that boxing ring. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, bro. He really did put on a clinic against Sean Porter. I mean, Sean Porter has a hell of a heart. But you know what I mean? It was a crazy fucking fight, man.
I don't know, man. I haven't been watching too much boxing. I can't tell you shit about boxing, man.
I mean, that's the last. I wonder if Lomachenko's fighting soon. I think Lomachenko's fighting soon.
Who's he fighting? Like,
I don't know. Either some Spanish guy. I think it's some Spanish guy. Lomachenko?
Shit. He's nice. He's nice, bro. Like, you know, I feel like boxing is really good when there's, like, great heavyweights.
Great heavyweights,
yeah,
right?
Boxing is, like, I feel like that's when it's hot. You know what I mean? Because think about the great era of boxing. That was when Tyson was around, Evander Holyfield. Even before that, Muhammad Ali, you know, Sonny Liston, Joe Frazier, George Foreman.
Yeah.
Think about it, bro. That's when boxing was lit, right?
Yeah.
And then Tyson came along, and then Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis.
Yeah.
It could keep going on and on and on. And I feel like that's when boxing was at its best. Yeah. Like, and That's why I feel like I'm not really interested in boxing. Great heavyweights. I mean, Tyson Fury is great, you know, in his own way. But, like, the level of competition is not really, you know.
Well, you know, it would have been a more compelling thing if Anthony Joshua and Eddie fucking Herman weren't fucking around. And instead of fighting Andy Ruiz, you know what I mean?
But, you know, now at this point, you know, how do you look at that fight? Is that really a great fight? Like,
it's still gonna sell in London. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't the pandemic,
you're talking about Wilder?
No.
Fury versus Joshua.
Yeah, but
oh yeah, of course. I mean, I would love to see that fight, but you know,
Tyson versus Joshua.
Yeah,
that'll be a great fight. And it'll be great.
Do you think it's really gonna happen, bro?
After the pandemic,
like, I don't know why. I feel like boxing fights are so hard to make happen. You know what I mean?
I think there's more money involved.
Yeah, it always gets so difficult. Like, it takes forever sometimes, you know?
But you could say that about MMA too. What about GSP and Anderson? I mean, that would have been a fucking incredible fight. Yeah. And because of negotiations and blah, 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 they're not fighting. You know?
Yeah, that sucks, man. It really sucks how we miss out on a lot of great fights, you know?
I mean, we're not the ones who's paying the fight. I mean, we kind of are, but we don't.
I mean, come on. I mean, depends. If the fight is good enough, we'll pay.
Yeah. Watch the highlights.
Watch it the next day.
So anyways, yeah.
Shit. That was the first episode of Smoothies and Doobies. I hope you guys really liked it. You know, we just expressing ourselves, talking about, you know, fighting games, money, everything else that you can think of. Anything else you guys want us to talk about, make sure to, you know, comment that in the description or whatever. And like our video, subscribe to the channel to see, you know, episode 2. Make sure you do that. Don't be frying on the channel.
And smash that like button.
Oh yeah, like my boy says, smash that like button. We're gonna holla at y'all, alright?